in the bottom right we do have herO, and in the top left we do have herO. Of course, this is potentially another 5 maps of PvZ, so another 5 maps of waiting for that Stargate to pump out the first oracles. And see how the control is looking. If anyone makes some mistakes. They have really good stuff so far. herO, herO have been both looking quite good, but herO was not looking that great in the first map against Shin in that last series. So, I mean, he turned it completely around in the other 2 games. That's when he played Blink, his spirit animal. Blink Stalker. Now, a nice block here on that hatchery. herO has to go out and take the 3rd base first. That's gonna expose him, actually. Specifically on this map, which can be, or tends to be extremely aggressive. There's my good old friend, the Cybernetics Core. A little bit of self promotion here. This guy called Atosis, and this guy called Pig, and this guy called Stegosaurus, and this guy called Mapu. The 4 of us, we are most likely getting a Wings of Liberty tournament together this month. So mark your calendars, it's gonna be this month, and it will favor a little bit more of a prize pool, like 600-ish. And we just hope to get some good players, some good games. We're gonna be doing that on a Monday night this month. Not exactly sure on which one. There's 2 Mondays left, so stay tuned for that. And then we can see how nostalgia holds up with the last patch of Wings Liberty. It was already a little bit pre-patch aimed for the swarm. How does the swarm? So yeah. And that is gonna stay on intercept course here. And just patrol a little bit forward and back and forth, back and forth. Forth and back, forth and back. He just wants to see if a drone comes by and can maybe find some damage. Really no chill though. Now he's like, alright, let me shade back and look at the queen. Third base on the way, Adapt under pressure, but Oracle coming in to save the bro or sister or whatever. It's all plants, so I don't know. Those are plants, apparently. Double gas coming in here, of course. Oracle number 3. Extra gateway on the way with that 3rd base. And hero's kind of waiting for herO to make a move, it seems like. And now he's coming in with the oracles. That move was pulling a few queens out of position. And 3 drones for only shields is a perfect rotation here from those oracles. Really good move there by herO. A little bit sloppy by herO, fortunately. Now, Twilight Counselor with extra gates only. No Forge yet. And the Twilight being almost done means the Forge is going to be very late if it comes in at all. On the other side, Rogue, you always need to keep an eye on this guy. What is he doing? What is he cooking? What is he up to? He's already going up to melee upgrades, and I'm kind of expecting to see something else coming in very soon here from him. What's it going to be? Is it going to be Roach Warren? Is it going to be a Lair? Is it going to be a Spire eventually? Is it going to be a Hydra Den? The Oracles are keeping those links at bay here, and the Adepts are shading in, man. Maybe he doesn't even get to do another thing. Now, shading into that main base. Everybody's over here. Still only 3 workers, but dealing a lot of damage to those links. Now 2 more Adepts. 2 Adepts still alive, yeah? Shading into the natural. There's nothing. There's nothing. The drones, they didn't run. Can you get 1 more drone? No. Afraid not. Triple Oracle still alive. Very powerful combination here. Don't really have that much energy. The only one. Oh. Eating a little bit of damage there, but not focus firing from Rogue, so not really damaging any of those. Lair on the way. Another drone is falling here. Oh, that's a little bit of a missed opportunity here by herO. Could have gone to the left and kept those safe. Loses one. Unfortunately here, Forge finally been thrown into the mix. Should get that +1 up and running here. There it goes. And now he's gonna start his blink pressure. Already going into charge. We're looking at 5 gates currently. He's going up to a 6th gate. And yeah, it's gonna be 6 gates Stalkers for now with blink. Rogue was having already trouble with that with that depth attack. Now how is he gonna hold up to the blink? Ooh, that's a nice catch there. He's gonna catch another Stalker. Man, herO is just trying to run these away. He even saves one. Now blinking into a very interesting position. You're trying to minimize the surface area from those links, but this also means he's very committed. He loses another Oracle to the Spore. The Queens are shooting at that one, and he has to recall the rest of his army, but he loses a few more units there. Now how many Stalkers have been lost? It's 4. It's not that terrible, but I think it's not what we were looking for here. Drop Overlord coming in. Very offensive position. Should be a Ling drop, maybe a Baneling drop. Kind of guess a Ling with +2 on the way here as well for those Lings. No Baneling Nest, of course, up and running yet. Hydra Den. Starting those Hydra upgrades. Stage Pit coming in to potentially open up the path to Lurkers here with the upgrades. And the Hive, of course. herO coming in here again with a nice attack. A good stasis trap is going to freeze a handful of links there on the side. And he should be able to potentially kill this base. I think he has enough firepower. Yeah, no, not enough transfused energy to buy enough time here for Rogue. And herO just wants to trade the army. He's going to catch another amount of links here. Can he overpower those Queens? He's going to blink off the Queens. He's going to get the W. herO takes the first map of the series. Best of 5. Looking sharp. Next map's gonna be Ultra Love. I love it. I ultra love it. Pun intended. Okay. Enough with the dad jokes. So herO is 1 up, and Rogue needs to turn it around in the top right of Ultra Love. Oh. And the bottom left. herO. This guy. Yep. It's him. Handsome dude. Heavy smoker, by the way. Not really. But good friends with stats. Very good friends with stats. Even though they are completely the opposite of the spectrum of what you would expect for pros players' styles. Now, Rogue, what are you gonna do this time? The last time the defense just fell short. It just didn't work out. Is he gonna do the same approach with that Ling intensive style? Maybe he wants to utilize a macro hatchery that time. Or this time, I guess. And yeah, it looks though different already. There's no gas. So what is the idea? There's the gas. So it's a very fast pool after that hatchery, I guess. I didn't actually pay that much attention, but it's a fast pool after the hatchery, and it might have been a super fast hatchery. It's got to be the 2 queen opening here. Maybe to avoid that block. There we go, double queen starting up. And the speed is going to be a little bit delayed here. Gateway cybernetics core, creating a nice wall here on top of the high ground from Ultra Love and that natural ramp. And we will see another gate of stars. Question mark. Twilight Council. Cool. You know, it's weird times in PvZ if you are just excited about a Twilight Council going up as a first tech building. Love to watch herO play. Indeed. He has been looking very strong in the first game already. And this is a best of 5, so at least 2 more games to come here. Potentially 4 more games. And yeah, someone like herO should be someone who definitely can push herO to the limit. And a very different kind of limit, like... oh yeah, tactically, basically. So, glaives, huh? Mixing it up. herO. Not going into that third base yet. Kind of just faking it. And Rogue doesn't see anything. He has no overload in position. Proxy gate? 4 gate. Adept glaives. On 2 bases. Super low probe count. Not chrono boosting any probes. Yeah. herO. He wants to go home early. He wants to finish this as fast as possible. Rogue is not scouting this. He has no idea. He has no idea. He looks for the Nexus over here. He's like, I guess if you don't have this one, you probably have this one. Does he though? Overlord coming in now. Going into the main base also is a chance to identify this mess he is already in. Now double adept kind of scouting around here. Hey, do we have a Ling here? Can we pick off that Ling? Can we fake an expansion? I don't think so, I'm afraid. Now Roach Warren on the way here. Roaches can be good in dealing with depths, but sometimes you just want to have the correct amount of banelings under the shades. Now, coming in very early here, just before the Roach Warren is finished, and maybe this timing just hits beautifully here to already deal a lot amount of damage. Now the follow-up is going to be the scary one. Depths now into that main base, dealing drone damage here, and those depths, yeah. The next adept's already rallying into that third base. 1 single G, 1 single tier rolling down Rogue's cheek, and he's very sad that he lost to this stupid build. 4 gate depth glaive all in. Next map is gonna be Amygdala. Let's go and see. Rogue being a little bit sad there. But it's a best of 5. Plenty of chance to come back still. Bottom left. Our herO. Top right. The one and only Rogue. Good to see you around, by the way, WM. MW, sorry. How did I mess up 2 letters? I'm not sure. Good to see you around. Hope you're enjoying yourself. Of course, herO, as you said, is playing here, and he has been playing extremely strong. Can he make a straight victory happen? It's always a great feat if you can defeat Rogue in a best of 5 without losing a map. That would be amazing. But Rogue is also very good at comebacks, so we need to be careful. Maybe not the comeback king, but maybe not like a Reina. Or what Reina used to be, the comeback king. Rogue is incredibly powerful. Oh, he gets the probe. I looked away for a second and it's 2-0. Yes, indeed. Yeah, Rogue just admitted defeat when he saw those Glaive the Depths come in before his Rotron was finished up, and then it was gone. The game was gone. But this one is already looking powerful for Rogue. He snacks that first scouting. Oh my god, Dan, thank you so much. There we go. It's happening. The Atosis raid. Hello guys. Welcome to the channel. Again, you have been here a few times already, I know. This time is really the time to stay. Because the Lord of Toenails is telling stories. And we're here to watch the story unfold between Rogue and herO. SC2's cool, yes. Mario as well. We love those all. Rogue, yeah. Rogue is already down 2-0. He fell to an Adept 4-gate Adept 2 base all in the last game because he didn't scout the 3rd base like a dumbass. And now he has to deal with it. Can he make it happen? Potentially yes. It's a best of 5, so he has enough chances, enough lives. This time it's gonna be a Stargate opening here again. These people are not well behaved. Not at all. Oh, okay. This is the copy pasta this time, yes. I wonder if Dan already teased a little bit what we have planned for you guys in the next few weeks. I'm not gonna say too much. I'm just saying we have something in the work, and I hope you guys are looking forward to what we will do, because it's gonna be great, gorgeous, and amazing, and everything at once. Mapu teasers, yeah. Look out for some insane content. Content like you haven't seen in a decade. At least. Oh, cancelling that road run into that evolution chamber here. Gonna lose the Oracle. I have no OnlyFans set up yet. Maybe I'll change it in the future, I'm not sure. 3rd base going up here for herO. Playing this very standard this time. But extremely defensive. He has no adepts on your... Like, look at this. He only scouted with a probe. And that's the one he lost. And then he killed the Overlord. Now he's been waiting for double Oracle, going across the map with his 4 adepts. But they come extremely slow into this area. He kills 2 drones. That's actually more than I thought he would get. Coming in this late, but good movement on the Oracles, I guess. I'll try to shade in here. But only a fake. Thank you so much for the follows, guys. Overlord is gonna find out about all of these gateways. Not a big surprise. But no Twilight yet. Oh, that's why. He cancels the gates and he makes a Fleet Bacon in the set. Fleet Bacon, of course, and the second Stargate. So it's gonna be that the double carrier approach here. There we go, man. Already putting on a show for you guys. Going into that air weapons. Yeah, herO has no business with ground units this game. Let's see, he cannot lose those Oracles though. If he loses one of these Oracles, he's gonna be in such a difficult time to have any chance in holding this 3rd base against Ling attacks. No, Rogue? He doesn't care, man. He's just going into 4th base. Just like, alright man, I'm Rogue, I don't care. I can make Lings. I have +1 melee about to finish up. Whatever you make out of those Stargates, I mean, he doesn't know, right? Actually, carriers are not that great against masslings. So maybe this works out for Rogue. We'll have to wait and see. It's gonna find these adepts. That's a nice grab here for Rogue. Clearing those out of the map. And forces another weapon. And only 2. That could be a tell. That could be a tell. And he sees adepts, which is also a little bit weird at this stage of the game. Not the 6-minute carrier. Oh my god, that Oracle. 3 HP. Can he survive? He will get a scout on that infestation pit. That's a good scout. And I think herO knows. herO knows something's up. He knows something's weird. He saw the units that got warped in. He saw the defense. He saw what is at the base already when he arrived there. And he's like, nah, you have something weird. Now recalling the oracles, but I guess it's only one. The other one got sniped. A little bit of a mistake there. Blunder by herO. Looking good for Rogue. Now if he can get that last piece of information, and there it is. Gets the Overseer in, he sees the carriers. Sees the Twilight timing, he sees the Forge also. Did he see the Forge? Let's check out. Yeah, he even saw the Forge. He saw everything. He knows everything. And he's already making Infestors. Is he gonna get herO? He's getting Burrow. herO would be the last piece to the puzzle here. Ah, thank you so much for the follow. So many new followers tonight. Thank you so much, guys. Couldn't be happier. Only if there was this one thing that's called Prime Sub, and it would be free every 30 days. Wow, nice Stasis Trap here. Grabbing a lot of those links. Keeping herO safe for now, but can he actually hold this? I mean, he's trying to be offensive with these carriers, but Rogue doesn't mind. Even if he loses the space, he can just relocate those drones over to the very right. At 3 o'clock where he has another base. He's gonna potentially kill a bunch of drones here. Workers. Not that many actually. He even gets into the natural man. Things are falling apart here for herO. herO is not having a good map. Number 3. Even Burrow to be ultra annoying. Burrowing these links. herO is fine. Yeah, he has 2 carriers, he's fine. I mean, he basically already won the game, right? If this would be Brood War and PvT, he's already up to 4 carriers. If he would be up to 6, it's gonna be GG, right? There's like even 8 base Goliath wouldn't be able to stop 6 carriers. That's how it works. Easy to say when you're not a probe. Indeed. Massling coming in again here. Harassing left and right, really not giving herO any moment of breathing room to actually push out on the map. And he has to reinforce with so many gateway units which have no upgrades yet. He's getting those slowly but surely, but he's not really getting a 4th base. And that's a big issue, because Rogue is still sitting on those 5 bases. This was never killed off. He has that Hive. He has Ultralisks. He has Adrenaline on the way. He has Neural on the way. He has those Infestors almost stacked up on energy. Just trap after trap layering here. And here is that guy, that dog dude, who's sitting in that burning building and just having a coffee and saying it's fine. That's what herO is doing right now. That's what I was saying, indeed. Oracle sacrificing itself here into those spore forests. And now he sees those Ultralisks, and now he's just like, whoa, no. And then he's gonna see these Infestors, and then he's... Oh, wow. That's some nice storm, though. Rogue not having the best engagement. What are those Infestors doing though? Why are they above ground? Why are they not neuraling these carriers? What's going on here? What are you doing, Rogue? Finally we do see 2. Queens against carriers. It's like a weird thing. Under these shrouds. So in the end this is like a this match is gonna take a decade. Because the carriers don't deal any damage to the queens, and the queens don't deal any damage to the carriers. The queens are gonna regen the health with the what are they called? Transfuses, and the carriers are gonna regen their shields eventually. No, they're eventually gonna die. Are StarCraft 2 carriers too weak, ladies and gentlemen? Is that the takeaway from this map? Rogue is gonna take the game. I mean, he had some good storms, but then those micro shroud things, the mud storm, whatever it's called, it's really strong against carriers. And if you are running out of storm, then you can't control the area anymore, right? Tier 1 unit versus capital ship, by the way. I mean, it's pretty good. I mean, it's still that tier 3 unit that's supporting. It's tier 3, right? Tier 2? Infestor? Tier 2? It's tier 2, I guess. Okay, best of 5. Between the red and the blue player. And we are sitting at a 1-2 score. 2.5. Yeah, you can call it like that. In the bottom right, it is herO. In the top left, the masterful player, Rogue. Not even breaking a sweat in that last game. Even though I like the opening herO played, I guess it didn't really work out right. It feels like it would be more powerful on a map that's a bit smaller. Not sure though. What tournament was this? This was the KSL. It's a community cup organized by Chicken Man and Dave Tester. I think they have it every Friday or so. And it's like a $400 tournament, dollar tournament, so on the Korean server, specifically tailored to the Koreans. So you'll see a lot of Koreans actually actively participating in this one. A lot Korea versus Korea. Non-Koreans. Like you see a few players from the Americas region sometimes show up, like Australia or Trigger or something. But usually no Europeans do turn up here, so it's mostly Koreans against Koreans. This was like, I think this was a couple of weeks ago. This specific one. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe now, today being, what, Friday, at least for me. About to be Friday tomorrow, I guess, for everybody else. Should be maybe 3 weeks ago. Not sure. But, nonetheless, some great games so far. Can we top it? King's Cove is the map. It's a very defensible map. We haven't been here in a while, because this map is extremely old, and we only can recycle old content because we don't have publisher support anymore. This one does have an extremely easy to defend high ground 3-base setup. And then you can just reach out a little bit past that. You can basically spit from here to there, and then you are already at the 4th base and the 5th base. So yes, it's very compact on 4 bases. And sorry, 5 bases even. Ultra macro heavy and defensible map here. And then I guess base number 6 and 7 and 8 also not that hard to take. You don't really spread yourself thin on 5 bases. That's something very rare, so yeah. Cool map. Something we really needed in this kind of turtly meta. One of the most offensive maps that was ever created. Adept shading in here. Wow, he really wants to have some drones for dinner. No, he's gonna cancel maybe? No, he's gonna shade out. So 1 drone is gonna be enough for him. Already full. Satisfied for now. And he's gonna go back home. To keep his nexus safe. Provide for the family. Oracle going across the map? Oh, I guess not. Turning around here, he really wants to clear that Overlord, but he does not have a Stalker, so what is he doing? What are you doing, herO? I guess nothing. That's the answer. There we go. Spores already being up and planted down here. For Rogue. Should be fine for the defense. He has enough queens to be mobile as well against those oracles. herO waiting for 2 again before he goes across the map, it seems. So he has that one-shot potential. I really like that, actually. I like it more than going across with the first one immediately. Even though you're like bound to face fewer defenses normally, it also means you have already a little bit more potentially on that third base, which might be the most exposed point. And you have that one-shot potential, right? So it's easier to micro. You can also pick on queens if they are out of position, but this one was not. Well, there we go. He's gonna get 2 drones at least, yeah. And he only loses a little bit of damage here on that, or health on that one oracle. Third oracle coming up. Twilight and Forge. This is the most standard Protoss build you will see in the PvZ meta currently. And if you are looking for a build yourself and you want to play as slow as possible, as safe as possible, as the Protoss player, then you just do this. You get a Stargate, you get 3 oracles, you get 3 adepts. You kill 3 drones. And then you get a Twilight and a Forge, and then you usually go for Blink, not Charge. This is a mistake. No, of course it's not a mistake, but this is not what you usually would do. And you would also delay the robo a little bit more. But yeah, and then you just go Blink Aggression on 6 gates. 4 to 6 gates you can choose. You can go all in on 8 gates. And then you try to transition from there into robotics units or whatever you want, into Storm. You can have it all. The world is your oyster at that point as the Protoss player. You can also go into Fast Stargate, whatever you want, really. Depends on how you execute your Blink micro. Now this time herO is looking to go very aggressive behind this with a charge slot all in and some Archon support. That's what it seems like. Getting 2 Getting 2 drones is nice here. And then stasis. Now that's the Great Wall of herO. It's actually open. Yeah, there we go. Prism, Observer. The Prism even rallied back. Observer to potentially clear some creep. And just charge slot, Archon, and a lot of it. 8 gate. No, 9 gate even. Maybe it's 10, I'm not sure. We'll have to wait and see. There's a lot of those things. And I have to wait until the number is complete because I can't count. I can only read. Okay. 9. 9 is the number you're looking for, apparently. Now he's still whopping in only 7 units. He's making some immortals, that's interesting. Even though they will have a long rally to the front lines, they're gonna be nice against those roaches. But can he already win? I mean, at this point you might even want to consider whopping in a few sentries because there's no Ravages and you can really trap those roaches, but maybe it's already too much here from our Protoss player. We'll have to wait and see though. So far Rogue is kind of holding here, and he's gonna have some Hydralisks soon to support. The Adepts unupgraded, trying to get into that drone line, dealing some damage, but not really finding an opening there, enough units there to defend. Now Oracle's finding a few workers, but this is not what you're looking for. Oh, there we go, Adepts. Shaded into that glaive, into that main. 9 workers, okay. You can work with that, but might not have been enough to actually make that transition happen. It's gonna be difficult here. It comes down to execution now, and if this piece of upgrade is gonna be up and running in time here, before Rogue comes across the map with this force. So the timing attack fails. It does deal a little bit of damage, but not enough, honestly. I mean, if we look at the numbers, it's a relatively even trade. A little bit more gas, a little bit more minerals here on one or the other side. And there's no big scaling happening here for herO. And, well, for Rogue, he still has his army, right? So he's gonna be having a really powerful attack here in just a moment. if he decides to do it. But Storm is finishing up just in time. So he has enough. He has 6 High Templars. Everyone has a Storm. Almost everyone has a Storm. A few don't. Oh my god, if he moves out, man, herO. This is dangerous. You need to stand on that high ground. I mean, Immortals are great, but... Ooh, losing that Prism. Immortals are great, but not that good. You need to defend that high ground. This is what I'm saying. This map is so easy to defend 3 bases because it's all on the same high ground. You only have to defend 2 ramps. It's so powerful defensively. Now he's trying to send out a few zealots. I mean, this might be a little bit of an overextension. Oracle's trying to harass again here. I'm gonna find a couple drones. That's nice. And they will stay alive. Whatever you can get for that energy, right? Stasis traps would also help immensely at home. But that double immortal production should be enough to keep herO in the game. He's already sitting at 5 immortals now. Soon to be 6. And so many High Templars. Oh my god, how many is that? 8 High Templars at this point. The Zealots even ganging up on that Roach. Poor guy. And another one. Zealots are the counter to Roaches, apparently. Now, as the longer Rogue waits, the better this gets for herO here. Rogue is not really expanding that much. He is up at 72 workers, maybe he's lacking a few. He is making a move over here, trying to go with a big drop, but herO is already ready to move out on the map. He is powerful enough, he has a lot of Storm pocketed, he has a big immortal count, and whatever he can reinforce now with gateway units is gonna be a very powerful meat shield in addition to his army here. But this is something that has gone unscouted, and this is also a very powerful move. A lot of high DPS units are gonna drop into that natural base. But there's always the recall available for Protoss. You should never underestimate that Protoss has this powerful spell. And only Zealots and the few Immortals are going to be enough, apparently, to just clear this one. And now heroes across the map. He could potentially pick off this Roach Warren. The Lurker Den is not done yet. This is looking more and more grim here for Rogue. Can he hold? He's up at 5 bases, but I think if herO engages this correctly, he can demolish this army. Now there's a lot of Ravagers, you need to be careful here. And if Rogue positions this perfectly, he should be able to hold this. This is so much damage, oh my god, it's so much damage. Kinda needs to snipe those High Templars, he needs to have a few units run for and just snipe those. He needs to dive on that, because look at this. He's just chasing him with Storm, man, bad weather, man. herO making it rain. Ah! So much damage. And Rogue is gonna GG. Whoa. herO taking that serious. Crazy. Crazy Rogue. No, crazy herO, actually.